When I first started drawing, I always thought people were just magically good at seeing things. I would look at a reference and wonder, how do they know where everything goes? Later, I realized that you should not worry about the details first. In this video, we will learn how to draw objects in an easy way just by looking at a reference. Let's start with a simple drawing. Let's sketch this cup and saucer from the reference. First, start with the main shape that you know, that is the ellipse here. Just try to observe the main shapes like circles, square, rectangles, or the known shapes that your brain can understand. Do the outline of the cup and then the saucer. So at first just do the light pencil strokes, and then once you're confident that you have captured the shapes correctly, then you go and darken the outlines a little bit if you want. When it comes to the shadowing part, there's always only one rule. Just ask yourself, where does the light comes from? So in this reference, the light comes from the top left corner of the object. So naturally, the right hand side goes the shadow. So that's why you see at the handle and the right corner of the image, the darkened part. So let's sketch the darkened areas. Just do a rough sketch. Start with the darkest areas that you see through your eyes first, and then go to the soft areas. To make it more smooth, you can also use a blender. Whenever using a reference, the first thing you should look for is the overall perspective. Spend a little time there, figuring out which way everything is facing. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just give yourself something to build on instead of guessing. I like blocking in the biggest shadow shapes first. I don't worry about smooth blending yet. So slowly add the darker areas, soften a few edges, and keep comparing my drawing with the reference. Sometimes I notice I have drifted off a little, and that's completely normal. It happens to me all the time. I just adjust it and carry on. One thing I have learned is that drawing isn't really about getting everything perfect on the first try. It's more like having a conversation with the paper. You put something down, look at it, make a small change, and keep going. Every drawing teaches you something for the next one. Now we're going to draw a bicycle. This one might look a lot more complicated, but trust me, it's not. The first time I tried drawing one, I thought every single part needed to be perfect. That didn't go very well. Now I approach them very differently. Before even thinking about spokes or gears or handlebars, look for the biggest shapes. So the biggest shape you can find in a bicycle is a circle. And now, since the angle, the perspective is a little tilted, it's not going to be a perfect circle, instead an ellipse. Once the outline and the overall structure feels solid, start working with the handlebars, seats, pedals, and then finally the spokes. Something I remind myself while drawing shiny objects is that the brightest highlights are just as important as the darkest shadows. Leaving little areas of white paper can make the metal suddenly feel reflective. By the end, the drawing isn't coming together because of one amazing trick. It's really just lots of small decisions, checking the perspective, comparing shapes, placing the shadows, making little corrections, and eventually everything starts working together.